When you tear into new Trident Spearmint, you're tearing into a whole new world of taste. Fresher refreshment than ever. New improved Trident. Taking taste to a whole new place.
This season, I'm always congested, but some medicines cause unwanted side effects. So I take Sudafed.
Sudafed drains sinus pressure, clears nasal congestion, with no overdrying, no drowsiness.
For strong relief without those side effects, take Sudafed instead.
Girls, did you see today's paper?
You mean about Candice going into hiding?
Isn't it a shame? It's Sprint's dime-a-minute rate. It's so popular, she's mobbed everywhere she goes.
And now, I hear they've gone and improved it.
Introducing 10 cents a minute, 24 hours a day, to the number you call the most.
10 cents a minute, 24 hours a day?
Nobody's ever going to see Candice again.
Never.
You got that right.
Call now for 10 cents a minute, 24 hours a day, to the number you call the most.
Dannon, here's a whole new side to you, to make all my sweetest dreams come true.
New from Dannon Double Delights, rich chocolate treats you can let yourself eat.
We'll have a chocolate rendezvous.
Creamy low-fat yogurt, chocolate topping, so you savor flavors like chocolate cheesecake, rich and swirling, or chocolate-covered strawberries, hand-dipped.
Dannon, here's a whole new side to you.
3 new Dannon Double Delights.
This is why it's Dannon.
I'll buy 10 of these. You're Deion Sanders. Deion Sanders? It's him. You're the greatest, man. Mind if I get a picture? Thanks, bro. You mind if I write a check? Sure, Deion. I'm just gonna need to see some ID.
Say what?
Yes, like driver's license, a library card.
Checks. What a pain.
Sugar license? Employee ID.
But now there's a better way. The Visa Check Card. It's an ATM card with a Visa logo that deducts from your checking account automatically everywhere Visa's accepted.
I'm gonna have to call to see if you can cover this.
The Visa Check Card works just like a check, only better.
I believe in doing things the natural way, so I chose Vagisil Yeast Itch Control Suppositories with all-natural homeopathic ingredients. It's natural, it's reasonably priced, and it's from Vagisil. Vagisil Yeast Itch Control.
The Baby Day sale at JCPenney is drawing quite a crowd with savings on virtually everything, from creepwear to sleepwear, and daywear to playwear at the Baby Day sale for your little work of art.
JCPenney.
Steve Martini's Undue Influence will continue.
Paul's got a gripping dilemma.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, what? Uh-oh, right now, you were married to the wrong guy.
But Jamie's got a handle on it.
How do you feel about knocking the door down?
Go for it.
You gotta go. You gotta go.
I have to go to the bathroom.
Actually, that's the one thing you can do in this room.
And rounding the last turn, Buckman. On the next Mad About You.
Wednesday at 6:30 on KIMA TV 29.
In the Congressional Record, October 30th, page 16159, and you'll find House Bill 2491. It says the government could require you to pay for your parents' nursing home care, even if it means using up all their assets, all your hard-earned savings, even the money saved for your children's education. Congressman Hastings voted for this twice. Find this hard to believe? Call us and we'll send you a copy of his votes. Congressman Hastings, stop voting against our families.
Just the faucet department here, isn't it wonderful? It's a sea of sinks. It's a fantasy of faucets, isn't it?
There are a lot of things to choose from. We just come here because it's all here. The practical stuff, the unpractical stuff, the fun stuff, the fluff stuff. There are a lot of things to choose from.
It's almost like being in a jewelry store, isn't it?
If you really like faucets, it's the place to be, I think.
Eco Hardware and Garden. More of everything.
Discover the distinctive designs and lasting quality of Moen lever handle faucets. Elegant styling and rich finishes. Moen at Eagle.
Value Village is America's favorite thrift store with thousands of one-of-a-kind bargains. Value Village can't be beat for kids' back-to-school outfits, yard and garden work clothes, professional wear, and timely seasonal wardrobe updates priced to sell. Every day this week, Value Village is putting out 4,000 quality clothing and household items. Don't wait. The treasures go fast. Come in today and make Value Village your favorite thrift store.
More than you bargained for. Value Village.
Mad About You, weeknights at 6:30 on KIMA. This is a KIMA News Campaign 96 primary election update, brought to you by Providence Health System.
And good evening, I'm Mike Malmin. More numbers are starting to pour in here to the KIMA newsroom in the race for the 4th District congressional seat right now. This is with roughly 7% of the precincts recording in the 4th District. Right now, Doc Hastings with about 65% of the vote. Rick Locke is leading the Democrats with approximately 25% of the vote. With 6% of the precincts reporting statewide in the governor's race, we'll take a look at the Republicans here, and you see Dale Foreman is leading both Ellen Craswell and Norm Mailing at this hour. On the Democratic side, it is King County Executive Gary Locke building a substantial lead over Norm Rice and former 4th District Congressman Jay Inslee. Looking at the race for Lieutenant Governor on the Republican side, current State Senator Ann Anderson right now with 17,000 votes. She's leading the other legislator in that race, Jim West of Spokane. On the Democratic side, it is former legislator Paul Shin leading current State Senator Brad Owen in that race by a narrow margin. That's a typo you see right there. Taking a look at the other races in the race for Superintendent of Public Instruction, the Associated Press is projecting that Terry Bergeson will be the winner in this race. Her name will appear on the November ballot. Ron Tabor, the conservative, also has a chance of showing up on that ballot. He's currently in 2nd place in that race. There are a number of other candidates there as well, including King County Councilman Chris Vance. Taking a look at some other races right now. If we could go to the next page in the race for state senator, this is a contest which will be replayed in November. Alex Decio right now leading Eileen Kane by about 3-2. In state representative position number 1, the winner of this race wins. Mary Skinner right now leading 700 votes to about 600 votes. Court of Appeals, the Associated Press is projecting Stephen Brown the winner in this race. Right now there are just a handful, about 15% of the precincts reporting, and Brown leads Falk. In the second race there, Susan Cawley, the Wenatchee attorney, is projected as the leader in this race. Her name will appear on the November ballot along with whoever comes in second here. Looking at some of the local court races, the heated battle between Dorothy Broderick and Susan Hahn. Hahn leading right now. And in the second Superior Court judge's race, Yakima County Deputy Prosecutor Patty Powers is leading there. Stay with us throughout the evening. We'll be back in about a half an hour with more election returns. Then join us here at 11 with a complete roundup. Good night.
The KIMA News Campaign 96 Primary Election Update, brought to you by Providence Health System.
Having your baby here means freedom, safety, and comfort. At Providence, we'll give you choices.
And it can begin with education. We have classes, breastfeeding, prenatal, pre-pregnancy classes.
We're able to take care of the whole birthing process in one room. It's been a unique experience for me, and I love it.
Providence.
Just a wonderful thing.
Some things for us. No more questions?
Got any Tylenol, Jill?
When did you switch to Tylenol?
When my doctor told me some pain relievers could irritate my stomach.
Really? Pain relievers?
Yeah, my doctor said that aspirin and even ibuprofen can sometimes irritate your stomach.
Oh, no kidding.
Mm-hmm. But Tylenol doesn't, and it works great.
To avoid the chance of stomach irritation, Tylenol is the pain reliever recommended most by doctors.
How's your stomach? Stuffed. Oh.
Tylenol, the pain reliever hospitals use most.
I showed tremendous restraint when it comes to cookies. Only 2 at a sitting, and then 1 more standing up. That's why I'm so happy Healthy Choice is making cookies now. They're incredible. They're light and crispy with rich, creamy centers, like tangy raspberry tart and chocolatey fudge cream. And get this, 1 cookie, 1 gram of fat. That is cause for celebration. I think I'll have a cookie. With Healthy Choice, I eat what I like. These are so good.
So Columbia's goal is to survey hospitals for the best methods of care.
Correct.
Then share them nationwide?
That's right. That way patients get the benefit of all of our shared medical experience.
Goodness gracious. So if I go into surgery, essentially I've got over 200,000 people working on me.
In theory?
In theory, I've got 200,000 doctors and nurses working on me.
If it makes you feel better.
Well, yeah.
A classic never goes out of style.
But that doesn't mean you can't add more style to a classic. Introducing Hunt Club's new fall line for men and women. Casual classics with contemporary style, like our crisp cotton pants in rich autumn hues, our twill riding jacket with a more refined silhouette, and our heather plaid vest with new soft velvet trim. Hunt Club for fall exclusively at JCPenney, where the classics have never had more style. During the fall wardrobe sale, save 30% on Hunt Club sportswear for women.
When you tear into new Trident Spearmint, you're tearing into a whole new world of taste. Fresher refreshment than ever. New improved Trident. Taking taste to a whole new place.
Coming right up. Acid indigestion. You need powerful relief. Rolaids can absorb 47% more acid than regular Tums, and it works fast. No matter how you slice it, Rolaids spells relief.
Undue Influence, sponsored by Rolaids.
It's the CBS Wednesday premiere with Seinfeld's Jason Alexander.
What are you, blind?
And he's falling hard for Fran.
Here you go, kids.
Then, Rhea Perlman's back in school.
Good morning, people.
Good morning, Professor.
The season premiere of The Nanny and a special all-new Pearl, CBS Wednesday.
I'm Scott Bakula here to tell you about my new show on CBS Fridays called Mr. and Mrs. Smith. It's followed by my show, Nash Bridges. So, Don, what character do you play? I play the title character, Nash Bridges. I play the title character, too. Really? Which one?
Mr. and Mrs. Smith and Nash Bridges premiere CBS Friday. What if you got tomorrow's news delivered today?
What are you talking about here? A newspaper that tells the future?
What if a magical early edition came to your door?
26 on Apple Card.
Would it change your life for the better?
I want you to take the winnings from today.
This is
For
yours.
Gary Hobson, the early edition comes every day.
What am I supposed to do with it?
You're supposed to do whatever you can.
Early edition, CBS Saturday, September 28th, on America's Night of Television.
When you tear into new Trident Original, you're tearing into a whole new world of taste. A cooler cool than ever. New improved Trident. Taking taste to a whole new place.
Robin Sanders is doing something her allergies wouldn't let her enjoy before. Watching her favorite forward score in the semifinals. Thanks to Benadryl, now in smaller ultra tabs. It blocks histamines with the same Benadryl strength. Benadryl gets you out where you want to be. Some of the world's best tasting water can be found at your house. The Brita water filtration pitcher transforms tap water. The special Brita filter reduces chlorine taste and odor, eliminates 93% of lead. You can search far and wide, or as far as your kitchen. Brita, tap into great taste. Available at JCPenney and Lectors.
You know how many number ones there are? This many. It's not just one thing. It's everything. Not just today. Every day.
Before you color your hair, stop and think. What if you could protect your hair as you color? Now you can with Excellence Cream from L'Oreal. A nurturing cream rich in moisture. Excellence Cream protects your hair like no other. It doesn't drip and really covers gray. What I love is the color, the healthy feeling, like it's full of moisture.
Excellence Cream, the protective cream colorant from L'Oreal.
It's a cream. Think about it.
You know, changing the look of a room can be really confusing, but with Home Depot's Right at Home decor system, creating a spectacular room is a snap. Right at Home helps you find a look that you can then apply to any room, from kitchens to bathrooms, from flooring to fixtures, even wall coverings to window treatments. Now you can coordinate everything. Right at Home, only at the Home Depot, where their low prices really are just the beginning.
Just the beginning. When you want a hot meal without a big deal, what are you gonna pick?
Hot Pockets, filled with pepperoni
pepperoni pizza or ham and cheese and a crispy crust.
What are you gonna pick? Hot Pockets.
Try Lean Pockets, too.
Steve Martini's Undue Influence will continue.
Tonight, you're cute. Dave flirts with Fran.
I can see right through that, you know.
The Nanny's Fran Drescher, plus Travis Tritt. And tomorrow, Bill Cosby.
It's a powerhouse of premieres. CBS Scene of the Crime Thursday, when Dick Van Dyke returns as a doctor trying to solve the impossible.
Does that mean more dangerous?
On Diagnosis Murder. Then, Emmy Award winner Peter Strauss comes to CBS as a doctor who's a cop.
I let him go and I'm dead.
What is the penalty for assault with a number 2 pencil?
Maloney. Dick Van Dyke knows who done it. Peter Strauss will show you why they did it. Diagnosis Murder and Maloney. CBS Scene of the Crime Thursday.
Look in the congressional record, October 30th, page 16159, and you'll find House Bill 2491. It says the government could require you to pay for your parents' nursing home care, even if it means using up all their assets, all your hard-earned savings, even the money saved for your children's education. Congressman Hastings voted for this twice. Find this hard to believe? Call us and we'll send you a copy of his votes. Congressman Hastings, stop voting against our families.
It's big, 1.9. It's bold, 1.9. It's happening now, 1.9. It's your Northwest Ford dealer's 4-day 10 event. And that means huge savings in over 4,096 vehicles in stock to choose from. For 4 days only, you can get 1.9 financing from Ford on some of America's best-selling cars and trucks. 1.9 on Ranger, Taurus, Escort, and more. This is it. 4 days for this area only. It's the 4-day 10 event at your Northwest Ford dealers.
Find more sheets, more towels, more colors, more to dress your windows, all for less than you ever imagined. At Shopko. Surprised? Wait till you see what else is inside.
Shopko, store for you.
Tonight on KIMA News at 11.
The latest returns from today's primary election, from hotly contested judge races to the governor's primary. Turn to your news authority, KIMA, plus the first day of O.J. Simpson's civil trial. Join us at 11.
In the All-America City, you're watching KIMA TV 29, Cable 6. This is the KIMA News Campaign 96 Primary Election Update, brought to you by Providence Health System.
Good evening, I'm Mike Malmin. The polls have been closed now for a couple of hours, and already winners are being declared in today's primary election. Taking a look at the race for Congress in the 4th District, right now Rick Locke has a substantial lead in that race, about 25% of the vote over the other 2 Democrats, Joe Walkenhauer and Glenn Phipps. Doc Hastings, the Republican, has 65% of the vote. It looks like it will be Hastings and Locke in November. Taking a look at the race for governor on the Republican side right now, Alan Craswell is narrowing the difference between her and leader Dale Foreman at this hour. This is with about 21% of the vote counted. On the Democratic side, it is Gary Locke, and he continues to build a strong lead over Seattle Mayor and former 4th District Congressman Jay Inslee. In the race for lieutenant governor, the Associated Press is forecasting Ann Anderson, the winner on the Republican side. Taking a look at the Democratic side right now, Brad Owen is building a lead over Paul Shin and Frank Galvedon. And in the race for superintendent of public instruction, the Associated Press here is projecting Terry Bergeson the winner tonight. She will win a place on the November ballot. In second place is Ron Tabor. He also will likely appear on the November ballot. Taking a look at some of the other candidates in that race, Chris Vance, the King County councilman, is trailing there, but it looks like it'll be Tabor and Bergeson. In the race for state senator here in Yakima, some numbers we've had for a while now. Alex Decio, the incumbent Republican, leading Eileen Kane. Both of these people will appear on the November ballot. And in the state representative position 1 14th district race, this race is going to be decided tonight. Right now, the incumbent Mary Skinner is leading fellow Republican Jim Morrison. For the Court of Appeals, the Associated Press is projecting Steve Brown the winner in this race. Right now, he leads about 7,000 to a little over 4,300 for Yakima attorney Joe Falk.
The Court of Appeals Division 3 race is very close right now, but Wenatchee attorney Susan Cawley will likely appear on the November ballot. Frank Kurtz is leading the other 3 candidates. He right now was appointed to that position a couple of months ago. He's the incumbent. This is the heated race that everybody's been watching between Dorothy Broderick and Susan Hahn. Right now, Hahn leading Broderick 27-79 to 21-98. And in the race for Yakima County Superior Court Judge, this is Division 2. Patty Powers is leading Jim Hutton and George Colby Powers, a prosecutor in Yakima County Superior Court. Taking a look at some of the ballot measures right now, this is a general operation levy for Toppenish. It would raise about $3 million, a little over $3 million for building improvements and whatnot. Right now, this is being defeated, but not many ballots have been counted, 63-47. Zilla High School, a measure that would build a new gymnasium at the middle school, that also is trailing right now. Be back in a half an hour. We'll have complete election returns for you tonight on KIMA News at 11.
This has been a KIMA News Campaign 96 primary election update, brought to you by Providence Health System.
When it comes to your heart, come to the experts. Only the Providence Regional Heart Care Center can give you everything you need.
Including balloon angioplasty, coronary stenting, and open heart surgery.
Some of the best cardiac nurses in the state.
Extending mercy to people who need care, immediate care.
We're on the cutting edge of health care.
Providence.
And I am proud of that.
Files have been complicated.